Travelers of the timeline, can you hear me?
No, it's her!
Yule!
Yes, I am Padrasu Yule, servant of the goddess, witness to the timeline. I have committed an unforgivable crime, and now I must pay the price for my sins. Many years ago, evil in the form of a merciless beast materialized in the city of Padra. It was no ordinary creature, but one that devoured time instead of prey. In order to free our city of the menace, I had no choice but to banish it into the void beyond. There was peace once again in Padra. However, this created a distortion in time that continued to grow. As it spread, it began to swallow innocent victims, one by one. When they were taken, all that remained were crimson orbs. Orbs that contained their grief and anguish. Each one a silent reproach, reminding me of the terrible mistake that I had made. But look what is happening. The creature cannot be imprisoned for eternity. It is trying to break free to once again feed on time. I cannot banish it now, not like I did all those centuries ago. Travelers of time, listen to me. The terrible beast must be defeated.
The Yashas Massif 110. The root cause of the tragedy has gripped this land is now clear. We have to defeat the ancient evil and defeat Ugallu here. Padrasu Yule, keep putting the N in there. One of the ancient Yules who ruled the Padrian civilization tried to save her city and people from a rampaging beast by twisting time and sealing the beast within a temporal rift, which we actually just solved. By doing so, she created a paradox that we just saved. But Sarah and Noel have resolved it, and now we've released this guy back from its prison. We now have to defeat this ancient beast and lift the burden of guilt from Yule's shoulders once and for all. We need to help this ailing Yule, and we need to help her fast, so let's accept this mission.
Yule.
Okay, I need to sort this out. So one of the Yules from long ago caused a distortion in time to banish the monster and save the city. But then that caused another distortion.
Right. And that created a paradox, which is what we're facing now. Yule knew what the future was going to bring when she made her choice. She knew she was going to cause pain and suffering for a lot of people. But she also knew that was her only choice. Her anguish remains in these ruins in the form of a ruby of grief.
That's awful. Noel, we have to stop her suffering. Let's show her that she did the right thing. If we defeat the monster, we should be able to set her free.
And here we are, we must defeat this ancient evil. We're actually going to have it denoted by a little waypoint on the map here, I believe. We have to travel to the west, as you can see. That's where the Ugallu fragment is going to be. And we're going to have to fight this Ugallu character. He's not that difficult because we're at a fairly high level just for this area right now. So it's going to be good that we could probably dispel him fairly easily. I'm actually going to switch our primary paradigm to... what am I going to... I gotta customize. There we go. Let's switch it up to... do I have this? We'll do it to premeditation here. And what we're going to do is switch out that to our medic. And we'll have to sort of try to run away from these guys. Yeah, that won't be too hard. We're going to go right into the Padrian... what is this? This is the Pass of Padra, excuse me. And it's all the way to the west here. It's in that little crook area that we've seen. We're actually really familiar because it's exactly around the area where we got our terrace mark a couple of episodes ago to complete the 4th fragment quest here. So we're going to make our way, meander if you will, because actually we're not meandering because technically we have a direction, but we're going to make our way down around here where we're hopefully going to find Mr. Ugallu as we jump around here. There's the waypoint, and if you just walk around and find combat, you'll definitely be able to find him right around here. So you just walk around and wait until you find an enemy. He should pop up right here. Those are regular enemies, which is weird, but I guess we'll have to run away from them first. We can just run out this way. I mean, it's technically a chance that you find him. You have to be around in the same area, and possibly we can run away here. No, we're gonna have to go get a preemptive strike on these Jamoks, but they'll be very easy to kill. We haven't seen these guys yet, though, so we'll switch to our Relentless Assault, finish these guys off really, really quickly because we do have the preemptive strike. And as you can see, our magic just wrought havoc on all of these fools. And Noel should probably finish him off with his physical attacks, as he's had a huge bump in strength, like I said, with the fact that he's just a 90 commando. So we're going to finish, what are these guys called? Chunurpitons, and then Imps. So just more monsters to go into our bestiary, and we'll finish this guy off here. Hopefully we'll find Mr. Ugallu, but that will remain to be seen. Wow, there's a lot of monsters in this. I said that will remain to be seen once we get out of this combat. Getting a little bit ahead of myself here, but that's okay. These guys went down without an issue. If I could have managed it better, I probably would have gotten 5 stars, but alas, we only have 4. But we got some pretty good monster materials for it, so let's see if we can have better luck in finding Mr. Ugallu now that we run around here. Should be right here, man. There is a quest marker of all things here, so please pop up. There he is. No, it is not. We have another fight. I'm definitely going to run away from this if I had the chance. Nope, the Mandrake is going to catch up with us here. Gosh darn it, I have no luck. Why? Why can't I just get over there and just do this quest? It's a freaking quest marker for all intensive purposes here. It should just pop up, and it should just be so much easier to do things, but oh well, I guess we are doomed to fighting Mandrakes for the rest of our life, which I guess isn't that bad, because we're going to get some sort of extra CP from this, make us level up in the next episode. I'm going to see if I can grind us up to a really, really high level so I can just do the rest of these harder areas that are like late game areas, so I can just get a lot of the fragments done before I go to the final boss. So there's a lot less hunting afterwards, because I was discussing that with you guys. Oh, here we go. The Ugallu fragment, the target has been located. Turn around, he's right there. Let's see if we can get a preemptive on him, which we did, which is huge, by the way. The fact that we have an early attack on him, we'll get some awesome stuff here. The Roar will allow him to get a bunch of buffs on him, as you can see. But we have a Sabsin setup here, so we're just going to have to sort of dispel our green chocobo really quickly here. As you can see, he attacks us basically with buffs all the time here. Let's get some wound and poison on the Ugallu here. We can de-shell and de-protect him. Hopefully some of those might stick. I guess not. As you can see, he also has a poison attack that will poison us. As you can see, he does a lot of damage. Holy moly. We're going to have to get ourselves some more heals here. My gosh. Alright, switch to our double medic class here. Look at this. That poison does a crap ton of damage here. Let's see. Wow, I really miss Hyper Rescue. Let's Asuna here. Curasa myself. I don't want to die from poison. Oh, you know what? I probably should have been using a Sentinel of all things, so let's actually raise up Noel here. And Isuna someone. Shoot, the Isuna will probably fall on Noel. That sucks pretty badly here. Switch back to our Sabsin. This guy's really close to getting staggered just from the fact that we're Sabsinning him, which is weird, I guess, but we're just going to make sure Noel is healed up here, and then I guess we'll try to get into a more balanced party here. Oh, here we go. Delta attack would be perfect. The Chocobo will pull his aggro, and we'll be able to get a little bit of damage on him. As you can see, it works really well, and he didn't get poisoned on the stick there, so that's another huge attack there. Noel will be able to get some extra damage on him. We'll switch to our Quake here because it'll give us some awesome... Oh, geez, that sucked. It'll give us some awesome Stagger Bar on, hopefully, but it also pulled his aggro some more. That's really all I'm focusing on right now, making sure we can get him into stagger, and then we'll worry about healing and seeing how much damage we can do afterwards. So he should be staggered right there, which is huge. And let's see what kind of damage we can get on him now with Noel. This guy's a lot harder than I first expected. Okay, we need to switch back to our medic class here. Switch back to diversity here and see if that works. That roll extremely buffs him, as you can see, but our green chocobo medic will do a lot of awesome stuff, as you can see. He'll be able to protect Noel with his heals and hold off the poison as long as we can. We'll use our Quake here, which is a button press, which is weird. I guess that's timing based, of course, but we might need to switch to a dual medic commando class here because we are getting very, very low on our health here. As you can see, he's wearing us very, very thin. Oh boy, this isn't good at all. Let's get our Phoenix down, going on the green chocobo here. I'm gonna die if I don't do anything very quickly. Holy crap, this sucks. Alright, let's see if we can raise Noel here and Isuna ourselves. Okay, this should work. We need to get the poison off us as fast as we can. Get the poison off of us. Thank you very much. That didn't work like I thought it would. He killed Noel immediately. This sucks really bad. We're gonna have to retry this, and we're gonna have to make a different class here. Yeah, this is going to allow me to die here. So, as you can see, the poison doesn't actually come off. God damn it! This is awful. Come up, Green Chocobo. You can help me. No, I died. Okay, so we're gonna try Ugallu here. We're gonna reevaluate. We're going to retry. We're gonna switch our default paradigm here to throw a Sentinel in there when we're buffing and debuffing him, because I think that would work a lot better, and he'll definitely be able to pull aggro as we said before.